Hey guys, Danny Crisp here. Got a great video with Nikki Yost, one of Prime's all-star recruiters, on the 3 things you need to know before applying to Prime. Remember, when applying to Prime, if you found these videos helpful, please make certain to use my name and code as your driver referral in the application box. Let's do this together. Now stay tuned and figure out what you need to know before applying to Prime Inc. Hey team, Danny Crisp here with Nikki Yost, one of Prime's all-star recruiters, and we are here to tell you the 3 things you're going to need to be thinking about before you apply to CDL school or Prime Inc. Whether you contact Nikki Yost here or one of the other Prime all-star recruiters, that could be Heather M, Heather R, Heather B, Heather V, or maybe Derek or George or Barbara, you're going to be treated really well. They're going to go over all the things you're going to need to know, but it's good to know a little bit more before you even start down that path. So 3 things we want to be thinking about. Nikki, you want to take the first one?
Mm-hmm. If you're interested in coming to Prime and going through our training program, we would like you to have the CDL permit from the state that you live in. That's actually a DOT requirement. So if you're unsure about that, I would start grabbing manuals, things like that, doing practice tests. So study for the permit, and you can go down to your DMV and take the written exam.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to make sure and get those 4 endorsements that Prime likes you to get if you're applying here. That's going to be your tanker, your general knowledge, your air brake test, and combination. Is that that 4th one?
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, she's the one who knows. It's been a while since I took it. Once you get that, then you can enter into the channel of being apply here at Prime, and then get the ball rolling from there. Now, the second thing that you want to be thinking about is, and this is something I say all the time if you've seen my channel, is do your research, right? There are so many different ways to run as an operator, whether that be tanker, reefer, flatbed, which is one of my personal favorites. Hopper is a new division here, dry box. There's a lot of ways to do it. You can also run regional, you can run over the road, coast to coast, or you can run in these dedicated setups. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. You want to figure out what's going to be best for you. But not just what's going to be best for you from a broad brushstroke of which division you might want to go into, but how is the actual process going to go? And so when you decide on that school, look into some of the research about that program itself. What are the timelines? What are the expectations? How long are you going to need to be out and away from family? If that's something that's going to be stressful for your group, you want to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. And so that way you feel very comfortable as things come along. There are no surprises, right? We like to have all the information we can get out here as operators. So make sure and do your research. Now the 3rd thing, you want to take that one?
Yeah, just to help with getting the CDL permit. There's a great app called CDL Prep. A lot of my students use it. It's free for Apple and Android. I believe the app has a steering wheel, and you can download that. There's practice tests. Pretty much everything that you need to know is going to be on that app. And once you're passing those practice tests at 70% or more, you're probably okay to go and take the exam at your local DMV. So CDL Prep.
Yeah, it's a great idea to be studying using that. When I came through back in 2017, I was trying to use the state-issued manual on that thing. It's better as a door jam than it is as a study manual, kind of set up more like a phone book. So definitely use these apps. It's a great time to be studying for these tests because they kind of streamline it using these, and a lot of the phrasing of the questions themselves are phrasing that's going to be very similar or identical to the test that you're actually going to take, so it makes it a lot easier. So that's it, guys. 3 things: making sure that you first go get that commercial learner's permit. Number 2, make sure that you do your research, figure out how do you want to run and what the program you're applying to really looks like. And then 3rd, you want to use some sort of app to help you studying. CDL Prep is the one that Nikki recommends, and she's going to know a lot about that sort of stuff. So CDL Prep is the app to use. Other than that, guys, study well. Reach out to Nikki or one of the other recruiters here at Prime. Drive safe, drive smart, and until next time. Whether that be Heather R, Heather M, Heather N.
Start studying.
Well, I'm glad that you did, because I was doing it. I'm glad it's not
what am I
just
talking about
me.
right now?
CLP.
I didn't know you were going. All right. You good?
Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good.